Alright, baseball fans. In a sport with over a century of history, where countless games have been played and millions of moments have unfolded, it's increasingly rare to witness something that has literally never happened before. Yet, on Friday night, Detroit Tigers All-Star outfielder Riley Greene etched his name into the history books by achieving a feat that was completely unprecedented in Major League Baseball. Riley Greene became the first player in MLB history to hit 2 home runs in a single ninth inning. Think about that for a second. In all the thousands upon thousands of games, all the dramatic late-inning rallies, no player had ever gone deep twice within the same ninth inning until Riley Greene did it on Friday night against the Los Angeles Angels. The incredible moment occurred with the Detroit Tigers tied with the Los Angeles Angels entering the ninth inning at Angel Stadium. The game was tense, the outcome hanging in the balance. Riley Greene stepped up to lead off the inning and immediately made an impact, hitting a solo home run off Angels closer Kenley Jansen. That blast put the Tigers in the lead, changing the complexion of the game. But Greene wasn't done. The Tigers' offense erupted in that ninth inning, ultimately scoring a total of 8 runs. As the inning progressed, the batting order turned over, and Riley Greene came back up to the plate for a second time in the frame. With 2 outs, Greene again faced Kenley Jansen, and astonishingly, hit a 3-run homer, adding crucial insurance runs and solidifying the Tigers' massive scoring outburst in the final inning. The 2 home runs combined traveled an estimated 780 feet at Angel Stadium. Greene's historic performance in the ninth inning contributed to a very tough night for Angels closer Kenley Jansen. Jansen was making his first appearance in 8 days but was hit hard by the Tigers lineup. He was tagged for 6 hits and 6 earned runs, including the 2 home runs by Greene and a 3rd homer by another Tiger hitter in the inning. These were the first runs Kenley Jansen had allowed all season, his era going from a perfect 0.00 entering Friday's game to a career-worst 6.23 after just 1 inning of work. Jansen himself was blunt about his performance after the game, stating, "Sometimes you stink, that's it." After Jansen was removed, the Angels brought in reliever Jake Ader, who allowed 2 more runs before the Tigers' 8-run ninth inning finally concluded. The Tigers then closed out the 8-5 victory in the bottom of the ninth against Tyler Owens. For Riley Greene, making history in such a dramatic fashion was seemingly a new experience even for him. When asked after the game if he had ever seen an inning like the ninth, he simply responded, "That might be a first for me." These 2 home runs were his 7th and 8th of the season. The Tigers All-Star outfielder is having a solid season so far, currently slashing .276, .324, .504 with 19 runs scored and 20 RBIs. Greene's strong play is part of a larger positive story for the Detroit Tigers this season. His performance, along with the rest of the lineup, has helped position the Tigers as perhaps the best in the American League so far this season. They currently boast a league-best 21-12 record in the competitive AL Central Division. Meanwhile, it's been a tough stretch for the Los Angeles Angels. Beyond Kenley Jansen's rough outing, the Angels have a challenging 12-19 record, having lost 7 straight games in 9 of their past 10. Adding to their woes, superstar Mike Trout was recently placed on the injured list with a bone bruise in his left knee. Riley Greene's achievement of hitting 2 home runs in a single ninth inning is a truly unique moment in baseball history. In a sport that cherishes its records and milestones, this is a new one, a testament to clutch hitting, power, and the specific circumstances of a wild late-game rally where the batting order turned over. It's a highlight for Greene and the surging Tigers, while serving as a difficult night to forget for Kenley Jansen and the struggling Angels. In conclusion, Detroit Tigers All-Star Riley Greene made MLB history on Friday night by becoming the first player ever to hit 2 home runs in a single ninth inning. His leadoff shot put the Tigers ahead, and his 2nd homer of the inning provided crucial insurance runs in a wild 8-run rally against Kenley Jansen. The unprecedented feat highlights Greene's talent and contributes to the Tigers' strong start to the season, adding a unique chapter to baseball's long and storied history. A remarkable and potentially unbreakable piece of Major League Baseball history was made by Detroit Tigers outfielder Riley Greene in their game on Friday night. Riley Greene became the first player ever in Major League Baseball history to hit 2 home runs in a single ninth inning. The dramatic circumstances of this feat occurred with the Detroit Tigers tied with the Los Angeles Angels entering the ninth inning. Greene stepped up and led off the frame with his first home run of the inning, hitting it off Angels closer Kenley Jansen. Later in the same inning, after the Tigers' rally continued, Greene came back up to the plate with 2 outs and hit a 3-run homer. Incredibly, also off Jansen, these 2 homers combined traveled a reported 780 feet at Angel Stadium. This outburst was part of a massive 8-run ninth inning for the Tigers, securing a significant win against the Angels after the game was tied in the 7th inning on a Trey Sweeney solo homer. Riley Greene commented on the unbelievable inning when asked about it, stating, quote, "That might be a first for me. The night was tough for Angels closer Kenley Jansen, who gave up 6 hits and 6 earned runs, including Greene's 2 home runs. This was particularly notable because Jansen had not allowed any runs in his previous 9 appearances all season before Friday, dramatically increasing his ERA to a career-worst 6.23. Jansen offered a blunt quote after the game, stating, quote, "Sometimes you stink. That's it." These 2 ninth-inning homers were Riley Greene's 7th and 8th of the season. He is contributing to the Tigers' strong start, currently slashing .276, .324, .504. The article notes that Greene is part of a Tigers lineup that has helped position the team as, quote, "perhaps the best in the American League so far this season, with a league-best 21-12 record in a competitive AL Central." Briefly mentioning the Angels' context, they are having a struggling season with a 12-19 record and a recent 7-game losing streak and 9 losses in their past 10, with Mike Trout having just hit the IL. In summary, Riley Greene carved his name into the MLB record books on Friday night by becoming the first player ever to hit 2 home runs in a single ninth inning. This historic feat secured a big win for the first-place Detroit Tigers and highlighted Greene's power and their strong start to the season. He is contributing to the Tigers' strong start, currently slashing .276, .324, .504. The article notes that Greene is part of a Tigers lineup that has helped position the team as, quote, "perhaps the best in the American League so far this season, with a league-best 21-12 record in a competitive AL Central." Briefly mentioning the Angels' context, they are having a struggling season with a 12-19 record and a recent 7-game losing streak and 9 losses in their past 10, with Mike Trout having just hit the IL. In summary, Riley Greene carved his name into the MLB record books on Friday night by becoming the first player ever to hit 2 home runs in a single ninth inning. This historic feat secured a big win for the first-place Detroit Tigers and highlighted Greene's power and their strong start to the season.